All right, so we're gonna we're gonna wait for some people to come in. We're gonna be talking about the big picture, right? So I always suggest people to watch these live streams from start to end because I make a lot of important points, throughout the videos. All right, hello, hello, hello. Some people are coming in. We're gonna wait for more people to come in. When you do come in, hello, hello, David. All right, people are starting to come in. All right, people, so I'm going to be talking about a lot of great things. Everybody can hear me good? Hello, Victor. Hello, David. David sent me gift. Victor sent me gift. Good, all clear. All right. Hello, Mohammed. Good, good, good. Yeah, Mohammed sent me a nice gift today, too. So listen, people, we're talking about important things, right? You may have heard some of the things I say, but we're going to talk about, you have to understand that people, a lot of people are very small-minded, right? They're not looking at the big picture. Everything I do, it's about the big picture. It's not about, if actually this live stream is finally getting the proper green light this time. Interesting. Interesting. Hello, Vic. Hello, everybody. Hello, Eric. Hello, Eric. So listen up, people. We're going to talk about, I want to talk about the SPY, and we're going to go to the monthly charts. For all the haters out there, haha, you lose, PowerTarget Trade, correct the game. And it's about being correct, people, the big picture. And since February 11, 2016, beyond anyone else out there, nobody has called the market big picture in times of all difficult times, as well as the big picture leader, yours truly, PowerTarget Trade. So listen up, people. Let's take a look at the SPY here, right? This is a monthly chart, huh? Okay. What was PowerTarget Trade saying? What was I saying? Remember the flag I was talking back in 2018, people? What was I saying? Now, we had our issues, right? The SPY did go to 300. Well, was trying to that time. But today, look at this today. Today we hit a high, 299.66. PowerTarget Trade, even when we had this monthly bar, I was looking at what the stock market was saying to me in the charts, people. What the companies are saying, right? Not what the news is saying. What is the company saying to me? And I pride myself in understanding that, which is very complex, okay? Very complex. Like, I am 20,000 times better than anyone out there because I want them to show the documentation proof that they said the same things that I said about the market in all time. They will not. They'll tell you they cannot say it because they were fearful. They were like, what to do? Like, what's going on? Now, for the future now, my point about the SPY is, I think the SPY is going to go higher, but what I want to prove was since 2016, when Carl Icahn was calling for a market collapse, PowerTarget Trade, when most people were thinking I was crazy, I led the people to the higher SPY, plan by plan, through difficult times. That is the facts. And I'm going to be talking about the SPY 300 a lot, people. I want to get that into a lot of people, especially new people's, into their skulls. But you want to talk. You want advice from somebody who knows how to look at the real picture of the market. Okay, we had all kinds of difficult situations through the war. All the different problems we had with the missiles of what the hell's I can't think of the name right now. Anyways, all the political problems that I addressed through the times. A lot of people, I had people telling me, PowerTarget Trade, should we go short the market? No, I said to those people. No, because this market wants higher. I do not want to short a market that wants higher. The stock clown doesn't understand that he's massively wrong. I don't care who it is. I outclassed all the bums out there. All those losers who said to me that I was wrong about the SPY. Who's right now? Losers. Ha ha. PowerTarget Trade. I'm the number one guy. And that's the guy you want to lead you to money year after year after year. Right? 2020. The market's going to be all. I am the number one adapting thinking skills. The technology's improved tremendously what I do. My PowerTarget Trade technology, I'm the best at this stuff. Real deal. Nobody, everybody's short-term systems. They're going to make money and they're going to fail and they're going to be, they won't know what to do. PowerTarget Trade, year after year after year, month after month after month, PowerTarget Trade will know what to do. That I can assure you people. And how do I know? Because I'm going to be talking about how I was number one correct between 2016 to 2019 into the 2020 area to the where I said the SPY was going to go. When the let's go back to the daily charts, people. When the SPY was over here, right? The stock clown was coming out, making his live streams, laughing, thinking he was right. Now who's right again? Me. Boom! Crushing the clown year after year after year after year after year. Stock clown John on vacation. Because you don't know what to do, stock clown. See, you're on vacation. This market business, you got to be at us all the time. See, if you want to be number one, right? A lot of people aren't going to be number one. They won't know how to make money in the market. They're going to be, they treat it like a casino. I told people, you got to treat this as a serious business. Now, I'm a master at this stuff. Only getting better as I get older. And I got the health too, right? And I'm leading the health metric. Because I think the health, most of the, there's some good health people out there, but very few. Anyways, people. Hello, Dexter. Yeah, Davey, haven't I been calling the SPY? I've been talking about it. We remember guys here? I gotta go with the monthly charts here. You remember this, guys? That's skill. This is skill. Not everybody's are clowns out there on Twitter. Clowns compared to me. Clowns. Other than the guy who I like stock investing, who makes the videos on the markets and stuff. And by the way, we're going to be talking about Tesla. Why? Well, here's the thing. There was a video by Stock Market Investing talking about, Tesla's potential $1,000 a share and so on and so forth. Now, according to the charts that I look at, that's not what I see. What I do see, and we'll take it step by step, is that Tesla is something to watch, as it could be a $500 stock. So Stock Clown was calling for the Tesla, and it's funny now because I believe Tesla is making a bottom here. So TSLA. We're going to talk about a lot of other things, people. So here's the monthly charts. Monthly charts. I'll go to the weekly. But anyways, if you look at the monthly charts of Tesla, okay, Tesla, if you can see Stock Clown John, in 2013 was a $37 stock. So being that's $238. Now remember this. Now a lot of bad information. Well, now there's an area we need to get into again. But what I'm getting is that I know where this stock is going to start to becoming good again. And there's going to be Tesla's will be an important stock to gauge the market. So now I'm talking about Tesla. Because I think that a successful Tesla going to 400 and higher, the stock has now the fundamental basis behind it, with the factories that they've got going. It's like AMD, people. Think of Tesla like AMD. Remember AMD? By the way, AMD is going to go higher long term, but you remember AMD had a lot of issues here, okay? It had to go through its, fixing, and they did that, and then it woke up. Think of it like that. It's not the same thing, though. Tesla is a much more powerful company, can make a lot more money, okay? But what I'm saying is that Tesla is kind of like AMD, where they are building that basis for higher prices for the market, for the stock. They've solved they've built themselves to go higher, right? So as the stock clown was calling for Tesla to go to 100, Since the time he's called that for 100, which was back when it was around 176, he was calling, oh, SPY sells. Again, wrong clown since Apple. And also, why do I talk about the stock clown? Because there's a lot of old world thinkers like that, though. The stock clown's the biggest clown there is on the market, but there's a lot of old world thinkers that just don't understand that they want to think old world about the market. And if you're trying to understand fundamentals about the market, you aren't going to make the money, because I don't know why the SPY was going to go to 300. Okay, what I did know was by what the companies were telling me, what the stocks market was telling me, by the stocks that I look at, how they follow my rules. That's how I know, right? And then when there's some fundamental information, like for example, when you're seeing a video from stock market investing, right, a guy who does come into this group, he talked about a video. Was talking about Tesla. There's some people talking about Tesla can go $1,000 something stock. Now, will I be able to figure that out as time goes on? Yes, but what I do believe is Tesla definitely is set up to go and become a $500 stock. Now, what happens when it gets there? Of course, PowerTarget Trades, yours truly, will be always thinking and adapting. Always thinking and adapting, right? Making live streams, talking to the people, educating the people, and so on and so forth. So Tesla is something I want to focus on, people. So let's talk about some of the winning plans. I want to talk about Ruko. There was something I missed in the Ruko. I'm going to go put the weekly chart, daily here, people. So here was the Ruko plan. We were watching Ruko and it would never want to confirm, which was fine. We waited. Then we got in this day and it was going against us temporarily, and I told the members to hold, so on and so forth. Then we closed up strong and we popped and we popped, and still to this day it maintained most of its gains. That's called understanding direction, right? Now Ruko and Disney and Netflix are in the same group. PowerTarget Trade made a killing in Disney. We haven't been going in Disney. I'm probably looking at Disney again, but right now I'm still waiting. And then we made money in Ruko, and two winning plans in Ruko this year. Two greater than 100% gains plans in Ruko this year, right? And just that's why you want to listen to me. Somebody who understands real market direction in the SPY, not baby scalpers who don't know nothing. They're baby scalpers. If they're a day trader, they have no skill. No skill. I'm more interested in catching the real moves. That's how you have longevity, because the market's always changing. This year, 2019, yeah, Ruko, Ruko, Roku, Ruko. Whether I pronounce it right or the point is, we see it on the charts here. Ruko was a great play indeed. That's right. But Ruko people it was more than just a great play. It's the system that I created. It's the rules that I have in play that keep winning. That's what it is, people. That's what's that's what I'm trying to to tell you what's optimistic. Why you want to become a member in my group, Power Group Trades. We're going to talk about how to become a member, right? But basically, you want to tell me why you want to become a member, right? Yeah, I want to have a profile pic. You want to send me a message telling me why you want to become a member inside of Power Group Trades. Power Group Trades, you can find it on Twitter, right? It's pretty simple, right? And then you want to follow the rules, right? I know that, like look at, we had Ash. Now Ash is a new member in the group, right? And you know, she's been like, again, the very generous for how much money she makes, but she's very optimistic as she's studied into the big picture. She's really into the big picture idea, and and likes to be, understands about the consistency. And so she said she sees she's invested, and shows her appreciation. So that, I mean, I was, those gifts were huge, considering, right? For $600 gifts for Visa and Ruko, that's pretty good, And considering that we haven't had everything working in synergy, right? Because I know what's going on, right? And when you have Apple not acting the way it's supposed to act. However, it still can be once it, if, for me with Apple, this plan, if I even break even in Apple, I'd be happy. But that can change, though. We'll see as we look at things, right? Because Apple might very well pay us some dollar bills. But regardless, people, Facebook, another plan that was, we had to hold, all adaptive thinking, day traders that can't do these things, right? We made money with real skill. And actually, I got out of this a little bit, but I'm going to talk more about this in the group. But this close is really good in Facebook. It was when we were going in this, right? We got in this day over here, and it went against us for a few days. And I told my group members to hold it, and lo and behold, we made great gains in it. This is what I mean by adaptive thinking. That in adaptive thinking, meaning the way I hold things. Sometimes I get out of things, and I'm always adaptive. When I see, like, I even make mistakes because the market has been, in terms of getting out too quickly sometimes. But I know this and I realize this, and then I quickly make an adaptive plan if I see such a thing. Same thing with Tesla today, because I was a little bit more impatient with Tesla. End up winning in it, end up winning, But regardless, don't worry, I have some fixes for this. So the thing is, the process of what I'm doing is the same, like it was in all, whether the market's difficult or it's easier. The process is still the same. When the market is easier and we're using our rule sets, we will gain even more and more money. That time will come. The great days of killing it will come. But we're going to be doing it with skill, not like these baby scalpers that will be dead in the water in the years to come. They won't know how to handle the market. The market is going to require adaptive thinking. At PowerTarget Trade, I've mastered the adaptive thinking. I'm so confident. Like, we know we're in a logarithm and all these things are going. It doesn't matter. My system, it's the idea, what I built. Especially Classic PowerTarget Trade Classic, where I was more strict with alignment. Okay, we have pivotal alignments that came because of when I was training Shaya. I came up with pivotal alignments due to how much more he wanted to trade that I saw. But Classic PowerTarget Trade to this day is the fundamental basis. It continuously works and is the fundamental basis for the future of continuously making money year after year after year, right? Because me, 2020, 30, and who do you want to listen to? Baby scalpers who were wrong, the big picture? Through 2016, 2017, or the big picture leader who's been correct. And I'm going to be harping about it because I have it documented. 4 years, PowerTarget Trade, smashing billionaires to pieces in technology thinking, forward thinking. Billionaires crushed to pieces. Stock clowns crushed to pieces. World record holders smashed to pieces. Real leading, helping the people. Free. Then they send gifts because they make money. Free. Come in. I'm going to help you. Study my group and making the videos. Nobody's doing this. Nobody's doing this. Nobody. Doing the live streams, talking to the people, think about what I'm talking about. Who do you want to listen to? People who don't know what they're talking about? Mind you, every difficult situation increased my abilities. Didn't decrease me. I took every difficult, and I learned from everything to increase capacity, not to decrease capacity, to increase capacity. Those people are not doing that. People are looking for that quick success. Let's say they go into the market, they catch the easy times. Then it gets hard. I know I have people in my group, okay, that I have to kick out. That they don't listen. People don't listen. Listen. It doesn't matter if you get in my group. Can you stay in my group? Can you do well? This is only up to you if you study what I'm doing and saying. I know what I'm talking about. This is the hardest profession in the world, the market. It's a profession. It's not a gambling casino. People who call it a casino don't understand how to make money in the market. They have no skill. I've been studying this thing for 20 years. Over 20 years I've been at this thing. If I tell you the story, that's why I'm good at this. It didn't come overnight. It wasn't some. So somebody who's coming in my group you think you have the capacity, ability to match what I do month after month, year after year. You'll never have that capacity unless you're gonna do the hard work. It's a miracle how I came up with all these things. It's a God-given gift, right? And it's helped. Like I already helped a lot of key people. I already feel great success, and it's for the small minority of people because the most majority of people are brainless. They don't have patience. You need patience for this game. You need patience. Listen. Patience is. I'm a little bit impatient, but you do need the patience. I work on my patience as well. Patience, consistency, and you gotta grind, grind, grind. Hello, Joe. So make sure, Joe, if you miss anything, anybody, always listen to the live streams, people. Hearing me tell you something, even if you heard it over and over again, I drive it in your brain, your mind. If you want success long term, you got to stick with it. You got to get to the rain and the sun. And the great thing about Ash is she's gone through the rain and the sun. But as a new member that had started in April, I mean, just her alone, right? Just her alone. Now, there's a few other cool people, that I like. Like I like that guy that had come to the live stream for Disney as well. But I mean, Ash is in another level here, right? So the story of Ash is that she came in thing, but she studied everything. She studied. She poured over my videos. I had kicked her out by mistake. She didn't understand about a certain thing. She messaged me, "I want to send you a gift," right? And I don't have to say anything. She's just sending me gifts left, right, and center. I've even told her, don't send me anything unless you're making money. Like, you don't have to send me gifts all the time. And she's sending me gifts. She sent me even gifts when I haven't even said anything about some gifts she sent. That's okay, Steph and Joy. You know what? You can always listen to the live stream after. Don't make sure to like the live stream. The stock clown doesn't like it. The stock clown still trolls me. He can't just admit, say, you know what? I am wrong. I am a loser. I am a stock clown. Right? We're talking about the stock book. He can't just admit it. He's wrong. Since SPY 225, and the guy still hounds me. Can't you just say, you know what, buddy? I'm wrong. I was wrong, BA. You've been right, Apple, BA. I crush anybody going against me has been crushed, smashed to pieces. Smashed to pieces. I don't care. Whoever it is, smashed. If they went against my words. Very simple. Smashed. That I can assure you. Smashed. Now, either the people are coming with me but smashed it when it goes to me. I've smashed the stock clown, wrong. No matter what it is, to this day, wrong, race, spike, you name it. Anyways, enough of the stock clown, but I love it. And I told them I'm going to be rubbing it in all the time. SPY 300, SPY goes higher, more bashing. Smashing of all those trolls that doubted me. Now who's the champion? Me. 4 years in a row. Beyond anyone out there. In December 2018, people were thinking, this guy's crazy. Listen to me, people. No one can doubt me. I have too much doubt. I will smash anyone who come in my stream that says I'm wrong about anything, smash them to pieces. I'm going to say, where's your documentation proof? Put the money on the line. I'm going to smash them to pieces. That's how much power I have behind me. So any word coming out of my mouth is the 100,000% truth. And I have the authority to speak like this, to wake up the people who are sleeping. Who do you want to listen to? Baby scalping minded or big picture leadership? Real leadership. That's what I would want to listen to. I don't want to listen to some guy who doesn't know nothing. Trade with Joe, smash him to bits. He's been telling me many times the market's going to collapse. Do you know how many people told me, you know what, Sandro, the market's going to collapse? And they have their sources. I'm the winner after all these years. Doesn't matter who it is. From all these are all true story. Carl Icahn was massively bearish. Where do you hear him? Wrong with Apple. Where do you hear that big mouth now? Quiet like a mouse. Quiet. Can't help people. I can help people. Not Carl Icahn. Not Dan Zanger, who charges people an arm and a leg for this and that and couldn't call the real direction of the market. That's right. So it's my confidence comes from a passion. I've been at this really hard. Like people don't understand. It wasn't sunshine and rainbows. I was going like we're talking about in the year 2010, and I was going through like hell. But I kept at it. I always knew that the market was a place. Like I told you, the stories of 18 years old. So I had a passion to understand why is this really happening. And then I would go through everything. What I believe is everybody's wrong. All old world thinkers think of the market wrong. Okay. Fundamentals do not help you. They help you at some point, but many times what seems obvious, the market doesn't think that at the moment, right? Look at Tesla. Tesla is a great example. Tesla is a stock that, when you think big picture, the potential is massive. But there's going to be people who don't think that. They think, nah, nah, nah. So there's people shorting it, right? But people think small brain. You understand? It's just like Amazon. You think Jeff Bezos had people doubting him when it was $65 stock? Amazon? Come on, people. People are small-minded. They don't have brain capacity. That's why there's day traders. They're baby. Hee pee pee, pop pop, poop poop. Pressing buttons, as Dan Zanger would say. Press buttons. One thing I agree with him is I stalk the prey. Stalk your prey. Strategize. Vision. That's real money in the market. That I've got I've gone through all the difficult times. You know what they've done for me? They made me better, stronger, more powerful. And then always people PowerTarget Trade talks about health as well, right? Because reality, people, if it wasn't for that, the market I wouldn't probably be as good with the market. But I've always been into these two things, health and the health and thing. And I use the market to say, you know what, I want to make money with my brains. With my brains. And I don't want to work for companies. I want to make money in the market. But nothing is for nothing. Nothing is easy. But what I believe in is my method, because it's proven itself through very difficult. I've had so many people think I was crazy or wrong or this and that or go against me. I won. PowerTarget Trade, SPY 3000. PowerTarget Trade won. All the fools, Tony Robbins, all the people calling for this market to crash, all wrong. You go count all those so-called professionals out there. They don't make money in the market. They just talk. They get paid to talk baloney. That's why I give real help, real passion, and I put it in my live streams, and I put it in my winning videos. Okay, for those smart enough to listen. And you know what? Someone like Ash, I have great gratification as someone like her doing well, sending me these gifts. Right? I mean, there's a lot of great other people. I'm just talking as someone new. It's people like her, and there's a lot of other people. Don't worry. Listen, there's other people who send me small. It's not about that. It's what I look at what a person's doing, right? And we gotta give props to where props is thing. Like don't forget we got great people like Mez and Dexter and Shia, right? And we got what's Eric, right? a lot of great people that have been around, and Sam and can't think of everybody's name, but I know. Listen, I know my members in my group, what they can do or whatever. A lot of the clowns that were in my group that aren't around, like I said, said to people that this thing here is not gonna be easy. That you gotta, it's not gonna be. Everybody thinks this is sunshine. Every day, yay! No, 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 no. I wish I understood this long time ago. It's not, but I understood the big picture. See, the big wins, they come. There's just the 1 month of the year that's so powerful that you're just going crazy. You don't know, there's so much money coming in. And then that money, when you build that money, making the money with skill, it helps you through the difficult. Listen, I tell you, people, through the difficult times, to the good times, big picture, you're going to win, right? Because you got to treat this as a serious business. There's people who come in with this too little money. What are you going to do with baby money? You need the right amount of money. You understand? You need the right amount of money to go into this. I mean, you can't open a business, right? You need a couple $100,000 to open a business. Good luck with that, though. Like, especially if it's a whatever. With the market, $10,000, $20,000, and coming from having someone like me lead you to make the dollar bills with skills, no brainer, right? You're gonna have me building, building, building. What about Tesla? Let me talk about Tesla more. Problem. Well, Victor, it's got nothing to do with oil. Tesla, it's about the cars, the demand for their cars, electric cars, as being the future, and the autonomous driving and all that stuff. And the potential is large for Tesla, and it's being talked about. There are people who are thinking about that now. Through the charts, I don't see $1,000 plus dollar stock, but what I do see through the charts, what I do see, $500. Now, when we get to 500, we'll be able to project seven, so on and so forth. Because Tesla lately hasn't been very good, because it had to go through fixing process, just like AMD. But I think the fixing process is over, and I think it's going to go through a ramping process. So Tesla, once it's not there, we're not in that heyday yet, but once we get into the heyday zones again, I'll be laughing at the stock clown, how he was wrong calling it again. Same thing. I mean, that guy, I told him, I said, more pain coming your way, stock clown. You're wrong to spy, you're wrong to Tesla. You're going to be wrong, 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 wrong. You're a clown, stock clown. Just a clown. Okay, so now Ruko. If we should talk about Ruko, Facebook, Visa, by the way, also, she came. Now we had to hold this sucker a bit. It was very slow, but it came through. Again, the method of how I make money with Ruko was just a different. Listen, every stock has a different mechanical action. But the idea was I identify, can they move? Number one, I identify, can they move enough? Then I identify, do we have enough to make 100% gains in options? Now, usually when the market's really good, 100% comes really quickly, smashing. Lately, it's been teetering, tottering close to those 100%. Now, Ruko did very well and got us 130%. Like between the runner, between the initial profits and the runner, about 130%. Visa, I'm still in Visa, by the way. We are still in Visa. What I've done with Visa is I am holding the runners right now. So I'm not going to make another plan with Visa because I think there's just better stocks to get into. But Visa served this purpose to me. Maybe MasterCard is something, because the MasterCard does move more. Though it's a tricky stock. So we had our winners in Visa. Well, we had to wait for, we had to work for it. I told the people, but it came through. The Ruco came through. Then we have some stocks that, Walmart's been slow, but still profitable, right? But we made a good gains in this. I was talking about, again, big picture. I've been right? So big picture leader can do this. The baby scalpers, they don't know. Whoa! No skill, right? The money is made in understanding what real companies are doing. It's because of these companies like Walmart, Tesla, Google, Amazon, all these things. That's why the baby scalpers have even a market to trade. Don't they understand that? It's the people who make the real dollar bills with skills that give them an opportunity to make money and go crazy, and lose their health long term. Listen, those day traders, okay, who claim to do well, they make money off of selling systems to people, suckers to buy the systems. They make more money on selling systems. See, I want you to think about another thing. My thing is group. My thing is free. The only way I get something is because people are able to make money following my advice that I know they will. But I'm not selling anything. See, these day traders are selling things. There's so much scammers out there. So someone like me, to show you how dumb people are, there's someone like me. You think the people would be clamoring, I gotta get into the group and follow the rules and understand what they're inside, but they're not. They think that this game is some easy game. This market is an easy thing where you just throw money. No. You gotta work at it, right? But I assure you, success for decades on end. PowerTarget Trade. I'm going to be around for the long term. So if you want to be making money for the long term, right? PowerTarget Trades, teaching the health and all that stuff, and getting more in the thing, right? Because what good is if I don't have my health, I won't be able to help you here, right? You could be 70 years old making money in the market. You want to know something? You're 70 years old and you're in the market. If you've been, and you're in my group from now until you're 70, right? Another 10 or 15 years. Do you know how much easier you're going to be making money at 70 years old and you have your health? Even easier. See, that's long-term thinking. Imagine you have your health and you're making money and you have all the skills, and you remember PowerTarget Trade talking about it 2016. Here we're at 2030. Stock clown will be dead and finished, gone. I guarantee you, there will be no stock clown. But PowerTarget Trade will be around. And I'll be talking about it, documented in this video, how I'm still around. Decade after decade after decade, all the old world clowns will be gone. PowerTarget Trade, the bridge between the old world, nothing like this. Superior, real market direction, only getting better and better and better. And what do you think? The older PowerTarget Trade is going to be just better. I'm better now. I'm older than I was 4 years ago, right? Better now. Follow? Older, better, right? Physically, just as good as if I was back, 20. Look at me, my physique. I show something when I was in my 20s better than I was in my 20s because I know more information. See, PowerTarget Trade, smarter, better, smarter, longevity. Not these people who get into shape when they're getting older. PowerTarget Trade, longevity. That's what I'm about, longevity. PowerTarget Trade, number one. It is very difficult. But we will make the money consistently. Don't forget, there's going to be times we have to short the market. Those days will come. PowerTarget Trade, when those days are ready, because the market's going to have some months of going down, right? Market can't go up all the time, right? So let's talk about that. SPY, right? So this is what I project the market could be like for the next couple of years, right? Oh shit! So that's weekly. I'm gonna go monthly. So, see, monthly we can have the whole thing, right? So, this monthly chart is up to 1988. So, let's look at it this way. SPY was 26 in 1988. So, the money is made long. The big money is made going long. And the only reason why shorts, which are baby-minded people like the stock clown, make money is because of the builders, the longs, not because of any other metric. People who are shorting the market, they don't know how to make money, so they start to short things and they try to find, they like the stock clown. The stock clown lost a lot of money being a long. This is the truth, people. I found this out. I knew it anyways, because he talked about I was going long with margin and I lost a killing. That's why I go small now. See? Because he has no skill. No skill. Ha ha, stock clown. So anyways, people, see these red bars? These are monthly. So there's going to be times when we can go short, like buy puts and some things. When the market needs to go through these phases, now that the SPY is at 300, right? And obviously, I think the market's going to continuously go higher. However, the market, if I ever see that the market has to go through a phase where we have rest pause, like these phases, and I was talking about that back then. Look how many, look at these monthly bars. Look how many greens there are versus reds. Stop, bro. Do you see how I smash people to pieces? All those bearish cons, how I smash them to smithereens? I destroy people. No, I don't, because we don't trade. I don't trade. I'm not a day trader, so I don't need to live stream. That's why you got to get into my group, Power Group Trades. We are all prepared. See, that kind of question is a day trading minded, a day trading. If you come in my group, you're going to see all the plans. Everything I say in my videos is exactly what's happening. We make a plan. We for the morning. We're already ready to get in the plan, Alex. So get into the group. Live streams are education purposes for the smart who come. And people are coming to the live stream, Or then the people, they do watch the live stream. And that's what I'm here, to help them wake up and think. Who do you want to listen to? Who? Who? Who do you want to listen to? Do you want to listen to the people who are wrong through 2016, 17, 18, 19? Or me, PowerTarget Trade, who's been right all these years? And I'm going to be making a big noise about this. Spies, and wait till the SPY goes so big noise I'm going to be making about this. I'm going to be pounding this through the skulls of people, so they understand. Who do you want to listen? And it's all documented. I worked hard these 4 years making these videos on the YouTube channel. Documented. We're talking about hundreds of hours of footage. Okay? That I can go and dwell in and see what I said. And I'm going to literally smash anyone to pieces that think that they can claim that I claim anything. Like I am the leader. No one else. They are false. All of those people, they're selling you lies, systems, lies. They don't know. I have a clue. You name the person, I'm going to tell you. They have never led the people like I have. I've been leading the market despite every single negative turn. I've been calling it to go higher. People are calling he's crazy. No. I'm now going to smash anyone who talks negative. I have those 4 years to smash forever now. Smash, smash, smash. And then every time I talk about something and I'm right, I will use that too and smash. It'll be a powerful. So the reason why you're losing money in the market is because you are dumb and you're not listening to the leader. That's it. You are the problem. That's why I'm going to PowerTarget Trade. I tell others, you are the problem. If you're losing in the market, it's you. Look at yourself. You are your own worst enemy. All I do, people, is I try to listen to what the market's saying. And if I don't understand something, I don't fight it. I go on. I just let it go. But I stick to my rules like it's the most important thing. Because consistency. If I was wrong about the SPY, it would have been over. Okay, that's how much was involved in this. If I was wrong about the SPY not going to 300, okay, and the SPY never went to 300, I'd be finished right now. No more. But I wasn't wrong. In that, I was not wrong. Because what I saw is a cumulative skill that's beyond anyone out there. They do not have the skills that I have. They do not. No one has these skills. They are selling you baloney to make money. If someone's going to sell you $1,000 thump program to get into the thing, whatever, that's how they make a lot of money. I don't do that. People are in my group for free. They send me gifts. There's a big difference what I do. A big difference. I want you to think about that carefully. All these services, they don't take, all my plans, I take them very seriously. There's a big difference what I'm doing than anybody else out there. A big difference. That's why I know that the future is bright. Because I'm telling the people the truth. Everybody thinks that the market's some... It's not. But the good news is PowerTarget Trade, I'm only gotten better now. Like, I learned from every situation only to get better. And better and better and better and better and better. Stock Clown is behind. He hasn't gotten better, he's gotten worse. He's still wrong and wrong and wrong and wrong and wrong and wrong. And when I go short, I'm going to be laughing at him when we catch some good shorts. I'll be laughing at him. Right? But that's not here yet, right? The downward of the market is something I'm just saying that when that time comes, do you think I won't be ready? I'll be ready, PowerTarget Trade. Because it'll show up in my, listen to me, it'll show up, the market speaks to PowerTarget Trade. Right? I understand I understand I have more skill than billionaires out there. Right? They should hire me to run some stuff for them. Pay me a couple $100 million to manage things. But they're too dumb to see that too, right? You find the billionaires who talking about SPY 300. Carl Icahn's a billionaire. He couldn't call it. He has his resources. He couldn't do it because it's not about money. It's about skill. How do you understand what the market is saying? Because I work so hard. Because options require you to be very, very accurate. You can't be wrong like Warren Buffett for years on end before you make money, right? Warren Buffett can be wrong for years and it doesn't matter, right? This is the reality. It can be wrong for years on things. He's been massively wrong and losing hundreds of millions of dollars, but it doesn't matter when you have that kind of money. Me, on the other hand, or most people, I got to rely on, can I call something right so we can make money quickly with options? That's a lot more skillful than picking stocks. Mind you, I know how to pick long-term stocks too. I've done some I just been focusing so much of my energies in the option plays. All my energies in that. But a long-term stock picker? Apple. Who's been talking about Apple too? Who's right? Carl Icahn or PowerTarget Trade? Who? Me. You go into my videos, you go through my YouTube channel, you're going to see me talking about Apple 200. All the time, you talk about 200. That's long-term investor. Anyways, people. I have the ability to do a lot of things, but my energies are into these a lot of my energy is spent into, I've done some long-term trades for some people, I've been telling them some stuff, but my energy is more into the options because it's short-term, so we're making money. So whatever happens, whatever the SPY goes in the future, who really cares, right? My point was, I demonstrated long-term leadership skills through 2016 right into 2020, right? And I think the market's going to continue to go higher. Now, if that was to change, that is to change, right? We are not going to fight that. But right now, no. I believe this market is engineered to go much higher, SPY 300 and so on and so on. It could be SPY 320. That's what it's engineered to do. They've engineered this to happen through whatever means they try, whether rate cut, whatever it is, right? Then you got a stock like Tesla that its engine is set up to grow. And if that stock grows, that means the market's going to go higher because a Tesla won't go higher if the market. This is why I believe the market's going to go higher into 2020, 2021. We got to watch Tesla. That's what we got to watch. We got to watch Tesla, people. Yeah, the open trades are the ones we are in. You know, anybody knows what trades we're in our group. There is no the people who are in my group knows what trades we are in, right? This is how it works. You know, the thing about Apple is that where's the max Apple can go to? It could go to $250, $300 a share. But Tesla still hasn't really maximized its potential, right? So we're talking about long-term thinking. Now, if the market changes its mind, I'm not going to fight the market, but I'm saying right now, as it stands, I believe that we should be paying attention to Tesla. Okay, if Tesla can do well, especially if Tesla breaks 400, that's going to be very, very good for the market, right? Now, that's Tesla until Tesla starts breaking 400, right? And then we gotta look. Then I will be making adjustments. What I'm saying is Tesla is something to pay attention to. Right now, we don't need Tesla to figure out the market's going higher, but Tesla definitely is back on track. And the way it traded today and how they closed it, I was impressed by that. It's I have to make an adaptive thinking on how to catch the gains in it because it's acted a little differently than before. Regardless, there is something about Tesla. It's there. It's a bottoming pattern that's in Tesla. That's in play, and we still need to do more. We need to get to certain levels. Especially, I would like to see it get to 260. Now, once we get there, then we have to see, and we need to give things time. Things are developing, people, and I'm always adaptive and trying to listen to the market. That's basically all I'm trying to do. If the market changes his mind, are we going to fight the market? No. What's the point? You're going to lose, right? I didn't fight the market. I knew it was going to go to SPY 300. That's why I've been making all these winning plans. SPY 300. SPY 300. And I achieved it. And it's all documented in my YouTube channel. So PowerTarget Trade #1. End the story. Nobody, and I know, and I can tell you this with assurance, nobody has been as consistent in defending the market in key difficult times in pivot zones. Stock count would laugh, ha ha ha, only to be smashed to pieces. Although the stock count is a nobody. What I'm getting at, there's been so many people calling for the market to crash. Now it's going to crash. They've been wrong. So many so-called experts because they want to charge people money for their bad advice. And the suckers, people pay it. Too bad for them. They deserve to lose money. Too bad. Now, if you're lucky enough to be in PowerTarget Trade group coming to my live streams, I'm telling you the truth here. Think about it carefully. I ain't selling you anything. You come to my group, you make money, you send gifts. I make live streams, I educate, I talk about stuff, I ask questions. Microsoft, yeah, well, Microsoft is good too. But that's never been an indicator. Facebook coming back is really, I think, is another good sign for the market. And of course, Amazon doing well, another good sign. I did talk about Amazon doing well, but there's going to be a lot of opportunity for Amazon. If Amazon's really good, there's going to be lots of opportunity in Amazon. I think there's going to be a lot of opportunities, guys. There's going to be lots of opportunities coming up. Patience, lots of opportunities are coming. Yeah, Microsoft, I don't know. I never looked at it as a leader. I don't even like that stock, to be honest, like to try to make money in options. It's never been a stock I've done really well in. But it's a good thing. I think still the key stocks is things like Tesla, Apple, BA. BA was doing really well, but because they made some big mistakes with their technologies. Once they straighten that up, the stock should do well. But they made some big, excuse me, some big mistakes. BA. That's what ruined the stock, but it's still massively higher. I've been talking about BA since $170 a share, making so many winning option plans in it. So that's what I'm about, people. We always have to adapt. Things change, right? Something happened to BA. They made a big problem, for themselves, short term, right? They got to fix it. Then, if they become good again, we invest in BA again, right? We don't want to fight the market. But StockClown was fighting the market. People were telling me the BA was too high at 170, at 200. So I'm not joking here, people. I have the documented videos to go by. Trade with Joe was shorting it for little blips. Meanwhile, I'm smashing with 300% winners in BA. Come on, man. I smashed everybody to pieces. All those haters, all those bearish stock clowns have been smashed and annihilated by yours truly, PowerTarget Trade. I'm the leader forever. On and on and on. It's the PowerTarget Trade era. On and on and on and on and on. It's my era. All the old world thinkers are going away. There's no one else. It's going to be me. Only me. Number one. No one will be able to come closest in accuracy in winning in a so small amount of plans. And all the clowns who want to spend money on the old services from people, those guys make money, but they don't care about, they just throw plans out. People don't get it, they throw plans out. I take this very seriously. Very different what I'm doing, very different. Yeah, I know, Dexter. It's been good. It may be good, but there's so much good happening. That's the problem, Dexter. So much good is happening, right? That it's been happening in a very choppy manner. 2019 has been very hard, very choppy, poppy. Choppy, poppy. 1028. I think I covered everything. So Apple, Apple, what, has gives some signals it can come back. I don't know how much of a winner is going to be yet. I need more information. That's monthly, but I mean, Apple's very strong, as you can see. I mean, she's setting up for higher prices. Okay. I don't know what caused it to weaken lately. I don't know. But I think that can be profitable. I do think we can come up at least come and test 210 before earnings. At worst. At worst, Yeah, I do. I mean, AMD is more of a long. AMD is good, like, to be honest with you, but as an option play, um, see, AMD is a long-term play. I knew this is going higher, but for options, I don't know if I want to bother with it. As a long-term play, I think AMD is going to go higher, but for options, I don't know if I want to bother with it right now. Only because I look for what I like better, you know. So for options, I don't know if I want to bother with AMD, but I do believe AMD is going to go as a long-term play, $50 per share as a holding, as a long-term holder. That's the best way to make money in AMD, long-term holding. Yeah, I do. I told you I'm a long-term holder in Apple. So, I mean, massively long-term holder in Apple. But I do have some long-term stocks I'm in as well. That I was in as well. I've got it. But Apple's been my long-term hold right now. And really, though, I focus right now, the majority of it, the majority of the money, the majority of stuff I do focus on on options right now because a lot of people coming into my group, that's what they can get into, options. Instead of them doing the penny stock trades, they're going to get into real stocks that make real money, that are going somewhere. Not like baby scalper, baby, penny traders that have no skill. They make money off scamming people off their systems. You know, there are some day traders that do well, but like I said, they're a day trader because they don't know, they can't and get called, they can't get real direction, so they get in and out quickly, right? I don't like trading like that. I was doing, and I said to you, if you want to do a day trader, if you want to day trade to make a lot more money, you trade the futures. Forget about, like, you want to be a skillful day trader, trade the futures. I was telling a guy about this. NQ, Japanese yen, British pound. I don't like that. It's not me. I don't care about making maximum money. I'm looking at my health too. And I don't. You get stressed out. Like, I find that day trading and having the mentality as a day trader is stressful. I just don't like it. I just don't like making money in a stupid manner. With no skill. Then they gotta sell all these. They sell all these. That's why I'm saying people don't get it. I get it. Luckily that there's smart people that come into my group that keep me wanting to do this to help those people, and I get the joy of that. And I'm making my money in my own plans as well, right? So, but now I'm going to be really talking big about this 2016, 2020, or the SPY 300, what I did. Now I have some serious ammunition, and there ain't no clown in the right mind's going to want to try to talk down to me ever again. No clown, no pro, no guru. Any guru, I could talk down to them and they can stay nothing. They stay quiet and run for the hills because they're all full of it, full of baloney, right? They get paid to talk. Big mouths like the stock clown. Apple, since way before, when Apple was a $700 stock, I was in Apple. But then we got out of Apple, and then I bought it back around 500 and something, 68. Then there was a 7-to-1 split. So since the 7-to-1 split, that's why it's easy for me to hold Apple, because, and Apple pays dividends, David. So Apple, big money long-term holder, right? $81 a share, you know. But don't forget that Apple pays dividends. They pay a lot of money. They pay for you as a shareholder too, right? So the shares made a lot of money. But again, you have to understand one reason too I held Apple too is I also traded a lot of options in Apple throughout the years, David. Lots of options. Lots of option plans. Right? Again, I have longevity. It's all documented on my YouTube channel, right? All the naysayers, those people are already dead. They're very finished and bankrupt. They're gone. They're digging the ditch, working at McDonald's, whatever. They're already gone and finished. Anybody who's in my group, people they'll come back. If they're gone, they're gone. They're finished. They're through. That's too bad for them, right? A lot of people need me. Lots of people need me. They need me. You know what, Steve Jobs? They need me more than they can believe, because I am a long term. I'm a big picture thinker. I instill the right attitude in the market and how to think, and I care, and I really want success, and I'm thinking long term success. That I can kill it. I'm a problem solver, people. Very good problem solver too. From what the market's saying to problem solve to figure out why things can go here or there or this or that. I'm always thinking and learning. I tell people every day there's lessons. Every day there's lessons. All the market teaches lessons, and I know how to look for those lessons. Believe me. And the thing is, it does it again and again and again. That's why the more you learn and learn the lessons of the market, the better you become. I don't really like Facebook too much as a long-term play, but it could very well, David. I don't know. I don't know. For me, all I care about Facebook is short term, some short term plays. But I don't wanna. I don't know like how I know they make money, but I don't know how powerful it becomes, how much higher it can go, and it could go a lot higher. Maybe we'll see what happens when their earnings come out. Get more information. It's set up to go higher. It could go higher, right? I just think something like Tesla is still like it's still at its infancy in terms of its potential to 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 do very well longer term, right? And once the market realizes that, that's why we're going to see its historic rise. Is if it can go to 1,000 plus. I mean, there are people call. I not call for $1,000. That I don't know how they came up with this fucking. They come up how much money they can make. But when I heard those articles and I looked at the charts, I do think 500 is very possible. And then once we get to 500, I can then start to project more things, right? So I will figure that out as the time comes. That's what I'm saying. I only care about making money in Facebook. I don't really care about Facebook, Stefan. To me, it's a trade, and I don't even like Facebook too much in terms of even to trade it. I don't like it. Only at key times it's good. I don't really like it too much, but it followed my rules very well. It was structured and aligned, and that's the only reason. It had nothing to do that I like Facebook. It had to do that Facebook followed my rules. It's nothing to do with EMAs, MACDs, RSI. It's way beyond that. It's something. Um, it's patterns. It's something called a visionary line system. It's lots of experience, Mohammed. You know, none of that stuff helped me. That stuff confused me. The MACDs and the things and that. I'm more patterns. You see, like wedges. There's a lot of patterns I look at, but alignment. It's very different what I'm doing on Muhammad. It's it's revolutionary. It's something very new that I developed. Um, you know, in the last 6, 7 years, or 8 years, or something like that. That's only massively improved over the years. So what I mean is, I got longevity. I'm not. I'm looking at, can I produce amazing wins for the next 20 years? And I believe I have the technology to do that. All those other clowns will be long gone. Believe me, they're going to be long gone. The market's very different now than ever before in history. More complicated. Harder, way harder than in Dan Zanger's era. Much harder the market is. That guy's basically retired now. He don't care. He's gone. He's finished. PowerTarget Trade will be around. PowerTarget Trade. The old timers are gone. They made their money ripping people off. They're all gone. PowerTarget Trade's going to be here. Making a special group, Power Group Trades, for the smart. Most people are dum-dums. Yeah, that's right. Win I don't like. I tell you, Win though, it's such a, I don't know, man. That stock is such a letdown. But yeah, it didn't confirm, but because the stuff it does, sometimes I don't even like some stocks. I just don't like, and Win, I'm thinking about just forget about it completely, right? You, it didn't confirm, but the things it does, when it looks good, and I don't know, man, it makes me mad. That stock, I don't know. But I wasn't wrong about Win. Like I told the stock clown, he was wrong. Remember, Win went from 106. He was short of it. To this day, I'm right, and the stock clown's wrong. Till this day, years. That's the difference. But I don't care about Win. You know what I mean? It's about making money with the system. I do care about my system and longevity, people. And my message to you, I got longevity up the wazoo. Especially, I've become better at health than ever before. That's another longevity factor because a lot of things that I do is good for the mind. Smarter, powerful, power trigger trade is coming. Every year, power trigger trade, more power, more power, more power, more power, more power. Who knows what I come up with? Who knows what I will come up with, people? Power trigger trade, if anything, is just beginning. But I have the basis of very difficult times. The market's been baffling most experts since 2016 to where we are now. Baffling them. Making them look like babies. Dorks. But power trigger trade, year after year after year, I've been calling the big picture. Well, no, but I'm being serious though. It may sound funny, but I'm being serious though. I'm being serious though. Like I'm looking at longevity, and I'm just curious what the hell I do. Like, what does power trigger trade do between 2020 and 2030? Because I'm looking to make some major amazing things, and how I smash to pieces all the other so-called people around. I'm the leader, people. You're gonna see me. I'm gonna be picking apart some people that aren't around. I'm gonna be seeing. I told people, go. Let's go to my live stream, documentation purposes here. You know what I'm saying, people? All the footage we're gonna have here, but people talking that I'm joking around. We're gonna see the truth come out. How I smashed to pieces the people year after year after year. All for the new people that are coming. There's going to be new people coming and say, I wish I found you, Power Trigger Trade, but I was too dumb. Now I see the light. Thank you for waking up. Thanks for waking me up, Power Trigger Trade. Thank you. Have a good... Because the YouTube, listen, the YouTube is not... The YouTube is documentation. It's not, you see, my YouTube channel is not an entertainment thing. It's really documenting the truth. Someday, maybe all this footage is gonna be able to do something very powerful and awakening, or like a huge investor comes in, and we do something special, because I think there's nothing like what I'm doing out there. Nobody is doing or has the skill to do what I can do. But basically, if you learn, follow my rules, and you learn from what's going on from the things, you will do well. But it's work though, people. It doesn't matter. You still got to put the work and the effort in. Reality, you still got to put the work and effort in. Good night, Mez. All right, people. Let's have a good night. It was a good live stream. Spy 300.